Have you ever come across someone who on paper is really successful? They've achieved loads in their business or in their finances or in other areas of their life, but they're still really unhappy. So maybe this is you, maybe it's someone else you know, maybe it's you've heard of, these billionaires who are really still unhappy despite having all that money and, could be fame, could be success. I'm sure you know some people. So what is that about? How does, money doesn't buy you happiness, but, they might have lots of other achievements, they seem to be doing really well, but they're still unhappy. So what's going on there? Is it just the case that some people are destined to be like that? Is it a chemical imbalance in our brain to do with depression? Or, what is it? And how do we solve it? Can we solve it? Well, these are sometimes type of people I might work with and I might help with. And there's, I'm going to give some simple answers and there's some more complex things. And obviously, I'd have to work with someone to really work out what's going on there. But quite simply, first of all, happiness or a happy state is a choice. So even when people have, had bereavements in their life, have had trauma in their life, they can still choose how to respond to that. They can still choose how to suffer or not. Now, before you sort of say, yeah, but hang on, you don't know what's happened to me. Yeah, I hear you. I'm not saying it's easy, but people do it. People do change their state. So we can get ourselves into a depressed state. We can get ourselves into a happier state. We can think of happy memories. We can think of things we're grateful for. So we can change our states like that. And this might be a constant process and we have to turn it into a habit. So, this is one way we can change our physiology just by standing upright more, or doing some kind of, power pose or smiling. Smiling. Research has shown that just actually physically forcing a smile on your face actually helps people get out of depression. So there are things we can do. We can put on some music to lift our spirit, lift our moods. These are the simple tools that we can actually do. And guess what? They do actually work. However, it's kind of looking at it from a surface point of view. And sometimes what we need to do is we need to get deeper. So let's just say you've got someone who's got a successful business. They've made lots of money, but they're unhappy. Maybe they're not living according to their purpose. Maybe they've created all this business, but it's not really true to who they are. They're not being authentic. They're not living in alignment to themselves. It's not high in their values. So maybe, with this kind of person, what I'd do is I'd work with them and explore that. Maybe they need a different purpose. Maybe they're unaware of their purpose. Maybe we need to, make them aware of what their purpose is, what they really value, all those kind of things we can work with. So have a think about that yourself. If you're watching this video and you're feeling unhappy, are you going in the direction you want to be going in? Have you got a vision of the future? And are you taking action steps forward into that? Even though you might be successful in certain areas of your life or certain businesses or, wherever, maybe it's a different direction you need to start going now. Maybe that will be a happier direction for you. So that's one thing. The other thing is, we need to, all the achievements, if someone's achieved a lot, that is kind of to do with, what they've got, the having part of it, and maybe what they've done. That's the achievement part. They've done these things to have these things. But ultimately, happiness also comes from just being. Remember, we are human beings. And again, this comes back to gratitude and self-love and all that, focusing on being. I'm happy just because I'm alive, that sort of thing. So sometimes we need to get away from all that doing and striving. And I'm a goal-oriented person. I like to be driven and moving towards things. And that's all great. Never stop doing that. But also remember that baseline level is about being as well. And the thing is, often at that level, you get some people who have achieved so much, but they still don't feel that they're good enough. They still don't feel worthy or deserving. They might actually feel guilty or ashamed about having all those achievements. They're trying to use those achievements to sort of plug their life, and they're trying to then give back and serve other people because ultimately they feel empty. They feel lonely, they feel lost, they feel that they're not good enough. So sometimes what I have to do is work with people on that kind of end of things as well, and look at how they can make themselves feel good enough, regardless of what they've achieved or not achieved. How can they just feel that they have worth as a human being? Does this resonate with you? Do you know someone else that's like that? If so, share this video with them. Okay, send them the link to this video. Hopefully it might help. So hopefully that has got you to think, and I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to write a comment. My name's James Dand. You go out there, unleash your inner anthem, and have a great day. Thanks for watching this video. Now, if you enjoyed it, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video. And also, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Now, if you'd like any help with what we've discussed in this video or any other related topic, then feel free to get in contact with me using the details on the screen. And here's another video that you might like to watch now. And until next time, unleash your inner anthem.